Let's face it, if you're in a room with some sales managers, sales leaders, or directors, and they're looking at sales performance levels, at some point, someone's going to be asking, well, what are the measurable ways that we can really improve the results that we're getting from the sales teams? Think about sports and athletes, right? Whether it's Wimbledon, the Ryder Cup, the World Cup for football. When you get to those closing stages of these global sports events and competitions in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, the reality is that really any of those teams on any given day is capable of winning the tournament or coming first. So why is it that some players like Rafa Nadal, like Bjorn Borg, like Rory McIlroy, like Tiger Woods, why is it they are able to consistently outperform the rest of the field? Why can they show up when the pressure is on and deliver the results when really anyone else in those closing stages of a tournament is capable of winning? I'd argue it's because the high performer is able to access a level of performance that his or her competitors are not able to. And it's exactly the same with salespeople and sales teams. Most sales managers and leaders are only scratching the surface of accessing their people's true potential. So often the focus will go to, well, this is the number that we need the team or the individual to hit. This is where they currently are. Let's look at their activity levels, and we need to up that level of activity to compensate for the shortfall, because that will drive the numbers. Well, yes, technically that will potentially help, but at some point you're going to run out of, or that person's going to run out of hours in the day, days in the week to be able to perform the job that they are tasked with doing and to achieve the results that they've been targeted. There's only so far you can go with that strategy. And like I say, you're only really scratching the surface if that's the only performance lever that you're pulling on. If we look at the world of neuroscience and psychology, when it comes to results, everything starts at what the individual and what the team believe to be true about the target or the objective that they've been set. Their belief system programs everything. This is where self-limiting beliefs such as, I'm not good enough, the target's too high, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this. There's either self-limiting or self-empowering beliefs that are either going to sabotage that person's ability to perform or supercharge their ability to perform. Because these beliefs inform and program how they think and how they feel about the task at hand. And clearly, if they're feeling positive and empowered, then the action that they are going to take is going to be of very high quality. And if you've got people operating at a high quality level, it's not about the number of meetings they're doing or proposals they're sending. It's about the quality of those meetings and proposals that's going to drive the results. And consequently, the flip side of that is also true. If someone's belief is that they're never going to be able to make it work, they think and feel disenfranchised on the task at hand, their actions are going to reflect that. The meetings are not going to be compelling, the proposals are not going to be high quality, etc., etc. So the results won't come. So it really is the answer to the question, what's the best way to improve sales performance? Well, it's to make sure that your people believe what you're asking of them is possible and exciting. It's for the leader and manager to be able to monitor and coach people to think and feel positively about the task at hand. And it's to support them to up their levels of quality of activity, not necessarily just quantity. And if you can access these performance levers, beliefs, thoughts and feelings, and quality of activity, quite frankly, the results will take care of themselves. Hope that helps. See you on the next one.